It happened once, somewhere in China, there was an old lady who used to be sad and crying all the time. She had 2 daughters. Her elder daughter was married to an umbrella merchant, and the younger one had got married to a noodle vendor. On sunny days, she used to worry that since the weather is so nice, who would buy an umbrella and what would happen if her daughter's shop was closed. And during rainy days, she used to worry that if it is raining so much, her other daughter would not be able to dry the noodles, and what will happen if she runs out of noodles to sell. Like this, she used to always be worrying and crying all the time, and that's how the village used to laugh upon her by calling her the crying lady. Once, a monk was in the village, and the lady met him and explained to him her sorrow and asked him for help. The monk heard her grief story and said, "Madam, I can help you come out of your grief, but you should do what I say." The old lady agreed, and the monk told her that you have to just change your perspective about sunny days and rainy days. During the sunny days, instead of worrying about not being able to sell umbrellas, start seeing the possibility that how much noodles can be dried and stored so that she can have non-stop supply during rainy days. And during rainy days, instead of worrying about drying noodles, see the point that how many umbrellas can be sold as it is rainy season. The old lady understood the whole point and never cried thereafter. In fact, she used to be smiling always. The moral of the story is there are 2 sides of the coin for anything in life. It all depends on which side you want to look at. Nothing changed in the life of the old lady, but just by changing the perception of the situation. Instead of worrying and crying, she started smiling and being happy. So it is just that how we perceive any situation determines our misery or happiness. If you liked this life transformative video, please do give a like. Do not forget to share it to your friends and loved ones. Please subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to get more videos like this. Now, powerful quotes about perception. Your perception of me is a reflection of you. We must not allow other people's perceptions to define us. People see what they want to see, and what people want to see is not always the truth. Life is all about perception, positive versus negative. Whichever you choose will affect your life, and more likely it reflects your outcome. Reality is ultimately a selective act of perception and interpretation. A shift in our perception and interpretation enables us to break old habits and awaken new possibilities for balance, healing, and transformation. If the doors of perception were cleansed, everything would appear to a man as it is infinite. Reality is based on perception. The reality of life is that your perceptions, right or wrong, influence everything else you do. When you get a proper perspective of your perceptions, you may be surprised how many other things fall into place. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. The moment you change your perception is the moment you rewrite the chemistry of your body. Perception is not reality. Most disagreements are caused by different perceptions that created different realities. Life is all about perception, positive versus negative. Whichever you choose will affect and more than likely reflect your outcomes. Change your perception of things and you will change your reality. Life is based on perception. Perception is based on opinion. Opinion is based on thought. Thought comes from the mind. Change your mind. Change your life. Thanks for watching.